Hello everyone. I just dug out my dad's old camp stove. Tried to pressurize it. Get pressurized. But then I went and took off the gas cap to put more fuel in it. Well, guess what? It wouldn't seal at the gas cap after I took it off. This thing hasn't been used in at least 20 years since this thing's been used. Anyway, it's one of the old Colemans that takes the white fuel. Anyway, I got on eBay and ordered me a filler cap. And I thought it was an aftermarket, but it said fit Coleman stove, so I'm thinking, okay. But actually it came in a Coleman package. So we're gonna put that on. It's got a nice little seal on the inside. So we're gonna put that on. See if it screws on first. Okay, there we go. You can feel it going against the gasket. The gasket on that one is shot. So anyway, we're gonna take off this top. And we're gonna put on couple mantles. First thing you want to do once you get the new mantles on is light them on fire. And then let them smolder like that until the flames go out. Let's go ahead and pressurize this thing. Open it up a half a turn. Put your thumb on that little hole. And just start pumping it up. And close it back. So let's listen to that. Alright, I can hear some air coming through there. This is how you turn the fuel on from the tank going up, and then there's a little valve right here where you turn it to go up the tube. I'll go ahead and turn that on. There we go. Now, let's see if this thing works. Boom. Alright. There we go. Like I said, I've never really used one of these gas ones. It's my dad's. There we go. Well, it works. Well, we're back to the lantern. I put the mantles on, pumped it up. It ran great for about 4 hours. And then all of a sudden it just shut off. And I looked at it, and it was leaking fuel from the generator. Now you can tell when it was made. There's numbers on the bottom and it says 960. So it was made in September of 1960. So it's pretty darn old. Anyway, this little tube right here is the generator. So I have to take off this little nut right here, loosen that up, and then the generator will come right out. Okay. Alright, that's loose. It lifts up. To the side a little bit, and then it slides right back out. There's the generator. Alright, I got the nut back on there. That came off of the old generator. And then you go ahead and just slide it right back up in the hole. You got to be careful that the pin stays in there and you don't bend it. Slide it up in that hole. This little device right here that you turn, which turns the gas on to go up and down the generator. That's also what controls that cleaning rod, and there's a little hole on the end that the rod goes into. So slide that on there and make sure it's in there, and then go ahead and tighten the nut now. It's brass, so don't over tighten it. But anyway, when it stopped working, I noticed it was actually pouring gas out the top of the generator, and it was running straight down and running all over. So hopefully this will fix that issue. So now we're going to go ahead and put new mantles on. But yeah, changing out that generator is pretty simple. You can see the new one in there. You just unscrew that right there, lift it up a little bit, unhook the little hook off of this, and then drop it back down to the side and it'll slide right out of there. Then put the new one in there and tighten it down. Not too tight though. Alright, I ended up draining all the fuel out before I did this, so I'm going to go ahead and see if it'll pump up, because it also stopped hissing. Because once you pump it up and then you turn on the valve, when the fuel starts going through, you hear it hissing in the air. But that stopped and it just started running liquid. And then when I pulled off this old one, it started dumping out a bunch of black crystals of carbon and everything. But when you get a new one, you'll notice there is a little piece like this in there, and it feels like a toilet paper roll. It does belong in there, so don't take it off thinking it doesn't belong in there, because it does belong in there. Alright, let me go ahead and pump this up, make sure everything's turned off. Definitely want to use a funnel for this. Helps keep it in the tanks instead of on the ground. Alright, I got it pumped up. I'm going to turn on the fuel. There we go. Okay, now it's burning. I'll turn up the main gas a little bit. Seems to be working. So So I'll pump a little bit more air in there. Oh yeah, you can see it getting brighter. There we go. Awesome. See y'all later.